All right, in this video, we're going to correct 8-6 day 2 and 8-7 day 1. Okay, so get your homework out, maybe do a split screen, check it off, and then go back and try to fix any problems that you missed. Okay, check your work. All right, so we did 9 through 15 to start. Number 9, we should get 3 times the quantity of x plus 7 times x minus 4. Number 10, factor out a 2 first. You get 2y plus 3 and y plus 5. Number 11, can't factor anything out, so it's 5t plus 1 times t minus 5. Number 12 is 7c minus 9 times c plus 1. Number 13 is 4k minus 3 times 2k minus 9. Number 14, you can factor out a 2 first. They're all even numbers, so you can at least factor out a 2. Factor out a 2 and you get 3g plus 5 times g minus 2. Number 15 is 2c minus 1 times c minus 11. Number 40, we did 40 to 43. The answer is 5x minus 3, so that would be the length. Number 41, 4y minus 3 times 7y plus 16. Number 42, 8z minus 7 times 2z minus 5. And number 43, 3 times the quantity of 3n minus 1 times 3n minus 5. All right, let's try a couple of these. I'm going to try, let's do one where we got to factor something out. Okay, so let's do number 9. Okay, so number 9, if I look at 3, the numbers 3, 9, and 84, okay, I can, these are divisible by 3, I know that. And then if I check this one, this is also divisible by 3. Okay, you can use a calculator to quickly check it. So I would get 2 there, 6, 24, and I would get 28. Okay, so 84 divided by 3 is 28. All right, so knowing that, let's factor out that 3. So I got 3x squared plus 9x minus 84. So I'll factor out this 3. And when I factor it out, I'll leave it outside the parentheses. That's what factoring out means. So x squared plus 3x. And then we got 24 here. So 24 or 28? 28. Okay, so 28. And then I could use the x method for the remaining portion right here. So this orange part is I'm using the x method for that. That 3 is still hanging out. So what multiplies to negative 28 adds to positive 3? Well, it's going to be a negative 4 and a positive 7. So this is going to be x minus 4 and x plus 7. And a couple people asked during the video, does the order matter? Well, you're multiplying all of these things together, all these terms. And the order does not matter in multiplication. 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. So the answer here was x plus 7 first, and I put x minus 4 first. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's go on to, let's do number 42. Okay, I'll make some room here. So 42, this one might take a little while to explain, but what happens when you get some giant numbers here? So I can't factor anything out. 16, 54, and 35 don't have anything in common. So what do I do in that case? Well, I have to kind of make a list here. First thing I'm going to do is make my x. I'm going to multiply a times c, and you can use a calculator on this. Just pull up a calculator. If it lets me pull up a calculator, let's see. Not letting me swipe up from the bottom. But so I would multiply 16 times 35, a times c. I'd put negative 54 here. And then, let's see, 16 times 35 is going to be 560. Okay, so I would put 560 up here. So I got a giant number there. How do I figure out what to do? Okay, well, I put 16z here, 16z here, and then I need to look at the number 560 and try to find all the factors, which I said takes a little while. So this is, I could do 1 times 560. Okay, I could do 2 times what would that be? 250, 280. Okay, and I would find all these factors until I find one that has a difference of 54. Okay, so I'm just going to use my calculator and see if I can find all the factors of 560. Okay, so 560 divided by 3 doesn't work. Divided by 4 doesn't work. Divided by 5. Okay, still I'm looking for a difference of 54. That's not going to work for me. 6. No. Okay, and you can kind of keep going. And 10 and 56 is close. Okay, the difference here is closer. So the difference there would be 46. So it's going to be somewhere around 10. So let's try some other numbers. So 8, not going to work. Divided by 12. Okay, so we just kind of keep going, and let's see what we got here. So I got 14 and 40. So I finally got to a number that's going to help me out. All right, took a little while. So 14 times 40. And if I look at these numbers, I can get to 54 from those numbers. So this is going to be negative 14 and negative 40. All right, then I think you know what to do from here if you've been watching the videos. Both of these I can reduce. Okay, I can reduce this, and I can reduce this right here. So 16 and 14, I can reduce that, divide that by 2. That would be 8z minus 7. Okay, so that's where that factor comes from, 8z minus 7. And then this one over here, I can reduce this one. I can divide this by 8. So divide these by 8, and I would get 2z minus 5. So that's my other factor. I just wanted to show you that one when you get some giant numbers up here, when you get a times c. You have to make a list, use a calculator, and kind of just plug through it. All right, let's move on to 8-7. We're correcting 2 assignments in one here. So we did the odds. 8-7, number 1, h plus 5 squared. Number 3, d minus 11 squared. Number 5, q plus 3 squared. Number 7, 6x plus 5 squared. Number 9, 7n plus 1 squared. Number 11, 5r minus 8 squared. 13, 9w plus 8 squared. 15, 5j plus 10 squared. 17, 2a minus 9 squared. Number 19, 8x plus 5. Okay, it says find the length of a side, so you don't need to square it because it's just the length of the side. Number 21, 2t plus 9. Number 23, 10w plus 1. And number 25, let's see what mistake they made here. Oh yeah, it's got to be a difference of squares, so 1 has got to be positive and 1 has got to be negative. So that was the mistake right there. Okay, so it should be not 5x minus 2 squared. It's 5x minus 2 times 5x plus 2.